This is Fiasco, the guy from Khemistry.com, and you're about to hear an interview between new FNF artist Esko The Kid and street chemistry writer Balistik. This is not your normal interview because this interview is meant to help Esko The Kid reach out to Lupe Fiasco. And although he has tried many times in the past, he has not been successful. Many of you are probably wondering why an artist on a Lupe's label would have trouble reaching out to him, but hopefully Esko The Kid is able to clear some questions.
Okay, how y'all doing, everybody? This is Balistik, aka The Human Experiment, here on the SOSA Hour on SK Live Radio. We have a young man by the name of Esko The Kid, as Fiasco alluded to. It's not the normal format of our interviews here, but I was reached out to, and we're trying to provide a platform, as we always do, for discussion and things of that nature. So, first of all, Esko, before we get into I guess the motivation for the interview, just kind of introduce yourself to our audience, who you are, where you're from, and just give us a little background in that regard, and then we'll talk about the situation with Lupe.
Yo, what's up? It's Esko The Kid. On the introduction, pretty chill. I've basically just been working on a new project that's coming up. My previous project is dropped over the summer, July 17th. The rest is part 2. So download that on 5 mixtapes and that too. Other than that, I'm a new artist. I've been signed for a couple of months. So that's about it.
Okay. So let's just get right into it. What is the situation with you and Lupe, and in terms of you being able to, what are the factors you feel that have prevented you from being able to contact Lupe?
Only thing I can say is he's just busy, he got a full schedule. He's doing a tour right now, a test tour, preview tour. So, and basically getting contact through him with the social networks, that's the only way that I really try to contact him. But other than that, I don't feel like, he was ignoring me or anything like that. Maybe he didn't see it, or he's just busy. So I took it on sense for it. It doesn't affect my grind. Like, I'm just going to keep working, you know what I'm saying? So it's not personal. I'm not mad about it or anything.
Right. What is the situation that has, I guess, prevented you from being able to communicate with him? Is there something in particular, or, why are we here, so to speak?
It's nothing in particular. The main thing is he's really never, to my knowledge, he's not really in Chicago, all the time. So, in the times that he's here, I might not catch him. He might be doing things. I might be doing things. So, it's not nothing major in particular that prevented it from happening. I guess it just hasn't happened yet, where we can have some one-on-one time, I can talk to him about, basically just learn from him. That's all I really wanted to do, just smile at him.
Right. So what is your motivation for the interview and sort of trying to use this platform to reach out to him, if I understand correctly from what was relayed to me? Is that your motivation, to try to use this platform to maybe be a vehicle to reach out to him?
Yes, and yes, I would say yes, because it's a major platform. So I'm pretty sure it'll reach him, but I would say no, because I'm sure down the line, we'll have some one-on-one time. Eventually, we're part of the same label, so it's really just only a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? So the motivation was really Lupe's a legend to me, especially coming from Chicago. He's from Chicago, I'm from Chicago, so I really follow his music, and he's one of the most lyrical person to ever come out of Chicago, I feel. So I just who wouldn't want to sit down and chop it up with a legend? You feel me?
Absolutely. So what has been your experience at FNF? And I guess you not having the ability to really sit down and chop it up with him as of yet, as you would have liked. How do you feel about your experience there?
Wonderful. I always dreamed of getting signed to a record label, and it's basically I look at it just like how Derrick Rose got signed to the Bulls, he's a hometown kid. So it's nothing better than getting signed, but getting signed to a label that's based out of Chicago and doing on the same label. Basically, like if Derrick Rose was still playing with Mike was playing, like now we on the same team. So it's been a wonderful experience. It's nothing that's been holding me down. Like my music, my grind, and everything has been going much harder since I've been signed. Like I have unlimited access to anything that I need. So nothing, it's been a wonderful experience.
Sure. Okay. Wonderful. That's good to hear. What do you envision your this sit down your encounter with Lupe once that actually happens? I mean, what do you envision that being, and what are you looking forward to getting from it?
Okay, so I envision it to be, like maybe in the studio or something like that. We sit down, going through records, and I just want them to hear me. Like I just want them to hear my music and build a respect for my music like I have for his, even though he's done way more than I have done in his career than I've done in mine. But I'm going to get to that point. So I just want him to actually know who I am and to understand the grind and understand my movement, because we are part of the same label. So I just really want him, to really respect my grind, respect my craft, and to just have an idea of who I am. And basically, like, I'm not saying take me under his wing or nothing like that, but, show me some things about the industry that I might not know, or, just to be around and just to learn. The more you're around, the more you're going to learn. So that's all I really want to do, like, just learn from him, because he's a real wise dude. So.
Right. Absolutely.
All you can do is learn from it.
Sure. Well, I anything in closing that maybe your contact information on social media, or anything else that you want to let our listeners know what they can expect music-wise coming up from you, and we'll close it out.
Okay, you can go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at the same name, Esko The Kid, ESKOTHEKID, Esko The Kid. And you can go download my mixtape, Young and Restless Part 2, on livemixtape.com and thattip.com. We got the release of Cranking that's coming out the first quarter of 2014. I have plenty of tracks that I'm waiting to release for the top of the year. Be on the lookout for the Cal video, cameo with Sarah Green. So we're just working on the whole campus working on. The first never stops, so that's what it is.
Right, absolutely. Well, I thank you for your time. I gotta say before we close that it was when Fiasco reached out to me, I didn't know exactly where this was gonna go, quite frankly. And but once I got just kind of hearing you talk and elaborate and clarify really for me what your motivation was for this, I definitely can appreciate your perspective on it and what it is, because it just sounds like to me somebody that you highly respect, and you just want to try to foster more of a relationship and take whatever jewels you can take and apply to your endeavors and ambitions as an artist on a, like you said, being on the same team and from the same city and all that. So it's definitely all from a positive place, and I think that's really dope. So again, I thank you for your time, and we wish you well.
No problem.
All right.